Off tape is the off tape. This is tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Yeah. Hi. What's up? It's your boy Jeff the Ruler. Poo. It's so glad to be in your faces again today. Excited because it has actually been challenging. It has actually been fun. Actually been a learning experience as well for me. And this week that just passed, I was in a program where Pastor Kingsley, which is my friend by the way, he was teaching about three major stages in life where you have to know at which stage that you are to find fulfillment in everything that you do. And he was saying about the excitement stage, he was talking about the commitment stage, and he was also talking about the fulfillment stage. So when he was teaching this last week, I was just sitting and I was just wondering, like, at what stage I am. Mostly this show, because I started this show some few months ago, and I was excited about it when I started, but at one point, when some other challenges started coming in, to keep going, you want to know why am I really doing this? That's the commitment stage, and that's the stage where a lot of people get to miss out in a lot of things, because the commitment stage is the why am I doing this? You have to give yourself a conscious reason for doing what you do, so that at the end of the day you can get to the fulfillment stage. So I think that's what I learned this weekend, and I'm sharing it with you. Excitement, commitment, and fulfillment. Trust me, you must know at what stages that you are. It's relative to marriage, it's relative to families, relating to career and life. These three major stages that I told you about, and if you take it into consideration and you wonder and you ponder into it, anything that you're getting into, you will not be frustrated, because you know what stage you are at every given time. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are going to go on a short break now, and when we come back, I'm going to be revealing a lot to you. I'm going to be revealing what we're bringing out, what's the package that we have for this episode. So thank you for sticking out, and just watch out, don't go nowhere. Off tape is the off tape. This is the it's your boy Jeff the Ruler, your host. Welcome to the off session, and today we have a 20-year-old upcoming rising rapper, a student of the Invena University, Delta State. He goes by the name Nova. He has been rapping from age 9, and he has been doing fantastic well. He has done some few collaborations, with some few artists, and he just dropped a single that I love so much, and I'm vibing to, and he has this collaboration with Mayoko as well. So just watch out for Nova.
Turn me up a little bit. When I see them on the song, first I gotta thank the Lord. Ooh, he got me feeling blessed. Then I call a plug, I ain't gotta say a word. I'm hanging with some real niggas, so we smoke the best. Wake and bake every day, ain't no better way.
Drink, get drunk and high as shit. Music volume highest, please. We gon' turn up until 6. Early to the party in the later sweep. I caught your girl looking at me. Say she only fucking with the realest, so she fuck with me. I don't talk about problems, I just fill my cup with Hennessy. You wouldn't like to touch my cup if you know me well enough. All my niggas soldiers, not the type that wear the camouflage. Talk about don't you.
Back to the show. It's your host Jeff the Ruler. Today we are on videography. The show is about music, entertainment, and lifestyle. And today we are talking about music videos, music video production. How music videos is a major paramount value of an artist. Without music video, your brand can't really be perceived, by the public and by the audience. So today on videography, we are going to have a legend, a personal friend who's going to talk to us about it. This particular guest, I'm so excited about it because it's a new, different edition of what we have been doing before. We've been talking to artists all this while, and today you're talking to a video director. And this person is actually one of the people that took our video internationally, that started making our videos look like movie videos, like what Michael Jackson they were doing, like making music and incorporating movie into it. You know, this, he has worked with the likes of Wizkid, he has worked with the likes of Davido, he has worked with the likes of Olamide, he has worked with the likes, you know, of Sarkodie in Ghana, he has worked with the likes of Fuse, Rick Ross, Wyclef. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce to you Mr. Moe Musa. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Director Mr. Moe Musa. Moe Musa is a great music video director because he has really influenced the Nigerian music video industry, from the likes of Wizkid, Davido, you know, Olamide, Fuse, Wyclef, Rick Ross, you know, to mention but a few. You know, his mom is actually from the north. His father is actually from Ogun State. He was born in Lagos, you know, relocated to the UK at age 3. You know, went to filming school in the UK. You know, he has been doing incredible well for our music, set up our music internationally. You know, made us, you know, to have that real video quality standard by his fantastic lighting and his crew, his own incredible team. Oh, you're looking really good.
Let's see. Well, nah, I'm looking.
They're looking really good, honestly.
Nice one. Nice one, my brother. Good to see you.
I think family life is actually favorable for you. I can see that's a lot of African food into your
so. Family life is favorable for everybody, man. It's needed, man, because I don't know, the industry is a fast-paced world, man. It's not something that's for the old or the getting older.
Yeah, yes, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, without further ado, welcome to the Off Tape Show. The Off Tape Show is where we document stories of legends, people who in every field, because it's actually music, entertainment, and lifestyle. So
right,
it encompasses everything. So where this is our videography, if I would say, edition, and I will not want to talk about this videography without having you, because specifically I know what you did for the industry by crossing our videos across borders. A lot of people might not know this, and that's why we call it the Off Tape Show, because we are trying to reveal to the next generation and even the younger artists coming up in every aspect of music production who you know is involved at every point and every time. You know,
absolutely.
So Moe Musa, obviously I will come to the reviews of what you've actually done for our clients. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Moe Musa, one of the best directors from Nigeria. We're so proud to have him as our own all over the world. It's like an ambassador for us over the world. So
thank you.
Welcome to the show, Mo.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Yeah, so I want to go to further my questions. There's some questions I have here for you, because I say this, I have these questions and I wanted to host you particularly because from Wizkid to Davido, those two are the people who put our music internationally, and music video is very paramount in the music scene, because even when we're growing up, all the Beyoncés, all the Jay-Z's, when we're growing up, they use $1 million, they use more than $1 million to shoot a music video, and those images are what make all of us want to be like Jay-Z, want to be like Nas. The image that the Universal Records and the bigger records in America, that's what they've been using. So the power of music video is actually what gives presence internationally. So our music was doing well, was trying, Wizkid was doing well, Clarence was actually doing a great job in the music production. But when you came in, from the Caro video to the Antenna video with Fuse and Wyclef, to the skelewu video, to the timaya video, changes everything. I'm telling you, people don't know this. This was one of the images, because we did not have that international quality of video, and you brought it. So I'm saying this because I just want the audience to actually know the capacity of what you've done. So we started asking you questions so that they know exactly what you have done. So those 3 videos for me, Antenna, Caro, and skelewu, put our music internationally, visually internationally. So we
Thank
must
you.
thank you and give you your flowers for that, Mo.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Let's just jump into the questions. Where were you born? Like
I was born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. You know, I'm an 80s baby. You know, but you can do the research if you want, but yeah, like I'm an 80s baby. And yeah, it's interesting times because like I would say we're the generation that literally saw the internet grow from nothing to where it is today.
yeah.
You know, yeah, it's literally the transition generation.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to know what city were you born? Like Nigeria.
I was actually born in Lagos. And I came to London when I was about 3 years old. All of my siblings were born in the UK, and I was the only one born in Nigeria, which coincidentally comes across where I am the only one that works in Nigeria out of my siblings. So it's funny that I was born there, grew up in the UK, but ended up working back in Nigeria. So yeah, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yes, indeed, indeed. I actually even thought you were born in Kano. You see,
No, I was born in Lagos.
Wow.
It's just that my family, like my mum is like from the north, and my dad is from Ogun State. So not so much even Lagos, but Ogun State. But we my dad's family had some place in Lagos, and as a child we would visit Kanu and we'll visit Lagos, which is pretty interesting, and it was very good for me to understand who I am as a person.
Yes. I think it's defined you. You know, it defines
Absolutely.
who you are today. And I also want to go. At what age did you move out of Nigeria? I want to know.
3 years old. 3 years old.
Quite young. Quite
very, very young. Apparently, well, when I was 4 years old, between 2 and 4, I was speaking Yoruba fluently, and somehow between the British schooling system, it just evaporated from my mind. Like the speaking, it evaporated, but the understanding can never go, because obviously as a child, you know, playing around in the family, you hear your uncles and aunties speaking Yoruba, Hausa. So my understanding of both dialects is I would say intermediate. But to speak in it, I prefer not to, because my accent has been so
to
like
get in the way
to the British Accord. Yeah, it's crazy.
Your accent is gonna get in the way.
Yeah, the accent gets in the way. The way I pronounce syllables and words, it's of a British texture. So yeah, like I just kind of stay away from it. But understanding it and understanding what people are talking about is there.
Okay, but do you understand? Do you speak Hausa?
No, I just said I don't speak it, but I understand it.
Okay.
Yeah, to an intermediate level.
It's okay. You're same like me too. I'm a job.
Yeah.
I don't speak fluently, but I can understand too as well.
Right.
We're still all proud of where we're from. We're Africans. We're representing. We're black.
Amen.
Change our color. So we have identity.
Amen.
You know. So what was it like growing up as a child in the UK? Because there's a lot of bullies out there. There's a lot of challenges out there, especially when
growing up in the UK is
as a child.
I could talk about that. That's a whole book, to be honest with you. Growing up in the UK is really something interesting. It's probably easier to grow up in the UK now as an African child than it was like late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s. It was probably way easier. It is easier to grow up as an African now and have self-identification because of the music, because of the movies, because of all the different images that you see on the TV now and the movement that's happened. But back then it really was highly polarized, like highly polarized. And I don't know whether it's my own internal confidence or whatever it was, but I did get in a fair bit of trouble because I stood up for myself as a child. Yes, getting bullied, getting teased. Listen, getting teased by your other black people, like people from the Caribbean. That was a huge thing for a lot of Africans when I was a teenager, because in London specifically, not so much England. In London specifically, you know, if you wasn't Caribbean, you wasn't part of the cool gang. But and you would get teased not by white people or Asian or Chinese people. You'll get teased by other black people, which was weird. It was really strange to me, really strange. And that teasing started really after primary school into secondary school. You know, where your adolescence really starts. And that was a particularly challenging time for me, but we pushed through. You know, and that's where I probably got into most of my trouble, because like defending I didn't, like, a lot of people use words, but I used other means of retaliation. And yeah, it got me into a bit of trouble, but growing up, it leveled out. And then obviously as soon as like I picked the craft that I wanted to go into, and I started doing Afro beats, music videos and stuff like that, being African all of a sudden became cool, amazing. Yeah, it's so amazing. And then obviously like Black Panther would come out, and like, you know, all these different actors and singers and TV presenters and people would just start coming out of the woodwork. And what I like now more than anything else is that it's not just Afro beats. I think it's just being black as a whole. So I remember like at first it was like Caribbeans that were super popular, then it was West Africans that are super popular, but now the East Africans are also incorporated. People from Somalia, Eritrea, and the east of Africa, Tanzania, South Africa, like the inclusion, the African inclusion is getting better. You know?
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, very interesting.
For real.
Welcome to D Milan Apartments and Homes. We build luxury apartments. We are into shortlets and bookings as well. This is a lovely 4-bedroom apartment, well furnished in Orchard Road by Leganza Lekki, the second toll gate. Very fresh, running water, speed internet, you know, spacious compound, you know, serene environment. The security is top notch, very safe. And we have also properties in Lekki, Phase 1, Admiralty, Kate as well. So the numbers are just displayed below, so you can call us if you want to book for parties, if you want to have a get together, the bridal shower, you know, just name it, just call us. The number is down below. You can go to our Instagram page.
That, because even the Jamaicans, what's our relationship like? Were you bullied by the Jamaicans? Because Jamaicans,
the Jamaicans no, the African-Jamaican relationship is particularly brilliant. And like I would say, I don't know whether you've seen Stormzy's new music video. Have you seen it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Stormzy is a British Ghanaian, right? And there's a guy named Styler G. There's a guy named Styler G in there that maybe put in, I think, maybe four or six bars of the song. But that's a testament to the relationship between Africans and Jamaicans. Like Ghanaian, Stormzy is a Ghanaian British, Styler G is a Jamaican British, and like out of everybody in the whole of the UK, Stormzy decided to put Styler G on there, you know, because whether we like it or not, there is a synergy, there is a partnership between Africans and Jamaicans that I believe the new generation are championing.
Yes, I also think from history, there were 5 million of West Africans, not only other African, West Africans that were taken from Ghana. You know, I'm not talking about ancient times. I'm talking about the slavery. 5 million that were taken to Jamaica, to America, and all of that. So I think the modern Jamaicans and Caribbean, they are from Ghana and Nigeria by blood.
Yeah, of course. No, well, when you trace it back, it's the transatlantic slave trade. There was one that went through the Atlantic Ocean, and then there's the other side on the east that went through to the Arab, the Arabian and Indian networks, and that's the Pacific side. And that's just what it is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the slave trade was a lucrative business, not only for the Western world, but for the Eastern side as well. You know, it's crazy.
Yes. So I think that's why our blood connects, and that's why even till now our sounds match each other. We work with each other together. Popcorn was in Burna Boy's album. Popcorn worked with Davido. You know, like some of the Japanese
Exactly.
artists, there's this blend with us. Okay.
Welcome to the Off Tape Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel now and turn on your notification.